All right, so I'm an idiotic, stupid dog, and this is gonna be a Kill Tony's take, all right? First thing that happens is this super hot ring girl wants to come out and flash her ass, and the audience is egging it on, saying, "We want the ring girl." We, like little rascals, were chanting for the Floridores. Tony acquiesces to the audience, but he can barely spit it out. He can barely spit out his assent in the most snarky, petulant manner, making plain his obvious disdain for the fair sex. Tony's a cobgobbler is what I'm implying here. Tony is an acerbic gay man, is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, Tony introduces Brian Holtzman, the Caesar Romero doppelganger. You look that up. Back in the old 60s show with Batman, Caesar Romero. Check it out. You're going to love it. Tony introduces him as your favorite comedian's favorite comedian. And right away, I'm like, why is this guy dressed like Colonel Sanders? This dude must get his suits at the haberdashery a la Boss Hogg. And, this guy, to say this guy has a repellent or abhorrent comedic style is putting it mildly. This guy is straight out of the horror movie Disturbia. And this guy, he's got like mean Tourette's, random vile Tourette's, not associated with nothing that he's saying. With some people, with some Tourette's people, you can kind of guess what they must be thinking. You don't want to try to figure out what this guy's thinking. You do not want to go down that rabbit hole. There's only dungeons and torture chambers rattling around in this guy's belfry. This guy is a tortured soul who doesn't elicit empathy. No one's feeling sorry for this guy. This is the kind of dog, and I'm a stupid dog, so believe me, I know what I'm talking about. This is the kind of dog you want to put down. You want to shoot this son of a bitch right between his eyes and put him out of his misery. I mean, if you need an example, here it is. This guy spends a significant portion of his set talking about television weather women's poop holes. And that's the PG version. In reality, he paints a graphic image of turds rolling down the back thighs of hot weather women. And that's the take. The only one that's laughing is Tony. And Tony is just gut split, guffaw laughing. It's like silence. You can hear the crickets. You can hear the mice scurrying around. But Tony's laughing it up, having a knee slapper. And it makes you wonder how many homeless men and queer prostitutes are rotting underneath Tony's floorboards. The funny thing, the actual only funny thing to happen is when Brian Holtzman yells out, "Any of you who aren't laughing, you need to just go home and kill yourselves." And Dr. Phil says, "There's your closer, Brian." Because Dr. Phil is a doctor, he addresses Mr. Holtzman by his first name in soothing, clinical tones. And then Brian says, "Better yet, kill your whole family first and then kill yourself." And Dr. Phil says, "That would make a great t-shirt, Brian." But the whole most crazy thing about this is that the producer is a big Brian Holtzman fan. And he says Holtzman's a true, courageous professional, plying his trade and giving it his all, no matter how harshly the set bombs. The producer is particularly enamored with Mr. Holtzman's tonality, which sounds a little bit like bullshit salesman jargon to me, but whatever, The problem I have is, as an idiotic, stupid dog, if that's really all true and you're going to give this guy a pass, how come the producer's so damn hard on me? The producer's never got no, tidbits or no notes of, of an uplifting nature. The producer usually doesn't find anything good to say about my tonality or my professionalism or my delivery. But I guess, you know what, whatever. I'm an idiotic, stupid dog, so there you have it. Whatever. It don't matter.